Friend of mine from the test stream? Oh, that was just... It was just someone who was on the test stream early enough that when I was testing out the live stream, we were able to... I just let him join my TeamSpeak server. I have no idea if he's busy or not today. Alright, I'm trying to remember where... Alright, still no bomb jumps. We should be able to get something. Come on, game. You gotta give me the last couple items I need so I can just blast through and finish this one up nice and smooth. Oh yeah, the freaky robots. They're always fun. I think it's the second from the bottom. Yeah. Probably after I finish this section of the live stream, I better check my hard drive space, make sure I've still got enough space to do all this local recording. I don't think it's going to take up too much space, but I still need to double check. Or else you YouTubians will be having a hard time to keep up. I think there's one here, or is it next floor? Blue knows where all the secrets are. And you get squished by spikes, of course. Well, these aren't being recorded. These are being encoded on the fly while I'm playing them. That's how you have to do it to live stream anyway. So they're not going to be as high quality. For one, they're only 720 rather than 1080. And yeah, the bitrate is a fair bit lower than, well, normally AVI is. Oh yeah, I can get through here, but I have to be tricky. Yeah. There's no way you could live stream without encoding them, so whenever you're doing some sort of live stream, whether it's through Twitch or YouTube or whatever, you've got to be encoding them somehow. Unless you've got, like, I don't know, Google-style fiber optic cable that lets you upload it, like, I don't know, a gigabyte a second maybe. That would be crazy. And someone would still have to encode them, even if Twitch did it or something. Like, someone would have to spend the CPU time to actually process the video at some point. Unless they want you to download it raw. I don't think anyone does that. Just a missile launcher, that's not very good. But you guys will probably notice the difference between these videos that I record locally while live streaming and the Fraps versions I do normally for XCOM, because the video quality should suffer a fair bit. Not irreparably, but, you know. Yeah, I've heard some good things about Korean internet. I'm not very good at jumping through there without my gravity suit. You notice I almost died. Getting spiked to death. That was pretty close. I was just not paying much attention for a second there, and then suddenly, oh yeah, I've only got 2 energy tanks left. Now, to be fair, I'm slightly better than 2 energy tanks. I currently have a reserve tank, thank you very much. So I actually had 3. After making fun of that reserve tank earlier, it would have been hilarious if that's what saved me. Okay, so this room, we have to go left first, kill all the enemies, then we go right, and then we go left afterwards. I love these stupid robots. It's an affectionate name, calling them stupid. Just blast them backwards. And all of this for another 5 missiles. I'm getting the feeling I should have just ignored this area. If I'd known what was here, it's like pretty much pointless. This whole wrecked ship. Have we got anything useful? Oh, I have to kill that guy. Can't even forget about that. I'm not exactly sure what you can see in the background panels. It's a bit weird. If I understand the lore correctly, this whole area, the wrecked ship, has been here quite a long time. Like, I don't think it's actually related to the space pirates at all, as far as I know. I found it! It's my little friend. He's traveling to the left. He's gonna get me some power bombs. No, no, no! I thought he was gonna give me some power bombs. There we go. Who needed him anyway? Okay, what we really need now is one of those energy tanks to just heal us up to max. I think in this spot here... There we go. Can I not? Oh, probably power, but it's probably a wall. Just gotta make sure I get all the items, right? Can't skip anything. Well, one of them is gonna have normal bombs and the gravity suit, so I don't know where it will be. No! Oh, no. Okay, I can still get out. It's close, though. Just do a lot of backtracking if you fall in the wrong spot in that area. Ah. Just a little bit off-key. Don't give me super missiles, not a lot of health. Ah, spikes. And everyone's favorite part, grab ball. In case you don't know, these statues are called Chozo statues. An ancient race of bird-like creatures. Supposedly raised Samus, if you want to believe those crazy comic books. Well, on one hand, it's nice that we've been getting so many power bombs because of how few normal bombs we've managed to get. So I can actually rely on them anywhere I would use a normal bomb. But there's our energy tank. Let's see what presents we get here. More missiles. Definitely not the present I was hoping for. Okay, let's fall down the middle and try not to get spiked to death. So, this next room is where you traditionally get the gravity suit. I'm really hoping we can get a gravity suit here. It's a super missile. The more of these items we use up without getting a gravity suit means the more likely we're going to have to do a suitless Meridia run, which is not going to be fun. I'm not even sure if I can still do it now in my old age. Now, underwater, there is an item right here. Yep, you can get it without the gravity suit. Normally you would have the gravity suit and you just bomb in and it'd be pretty easy. Unfortunately, it still just has more super missiles. We're going to have a very easy time at the final boss with all these super missiles, but we're going to have a very difficult time in Meridia. let's see, what are we still missing? We need bombs, we need the jump spring ball, we need obviously the gravity suit, we miss the ice beam, the charge beam. That's pretty much it. But with that, we're done the wrecked ship. So, this Samus P, it's all part of her spacesuit. See if I got the spacing right here. No. Oh, no, not quite. It was a little bit higher. This is what I was trying to get to. It's probably the graphics as you turn in and out of water when you've got power stuff with no gravity suit. Because the water disables like your screw attack and stuff. Oh, I didn't even notice. This is what I was looking for. Woohoo! Oh yeah, South Park. I have in fact seen that one. It's a fairly disgusting episode, as most of them tend to end up. Anyway, we're purple now, much better. We got 75% damage reduction, and we can no longer turn yellow in water, basically, probably. I always figure in real life, I mean, I don't know why, I mean, I guess I get it for the show, but in real life, I don't think anyone would ever hang out with him or trust a word he says. I mean, I don't know about other 10-year-olds, but I gotta say, if I had had a friend like that, I don't think he would have been invited over very often, even in a small town. Kenny's awesome, yeah. Princess or not, it's all good. Now there is, I can think of like one item in the game, or one like item slot, where you actually do need the ice beam to get it. So it's one of the few sort of unlocks left. Okay, now this part, just to save a bit of time, I'm going to make a save state. If I do this correctly... Well, I guess you can see here. If I land in the very, very middle, I can do this in one go. There we go, perfect. Didn't even need to save state. And, no! I'm not redoing that. Okay, no, see, you have to land just perfectly. And then you have to be quick. There. And this is the ice beam. Well, this is the energy tank, but you know what I mean. This is one of the important items I was just talking about. So we're still missing the charge beam and some of the morph ball items, but we're getting there. This random item run's almost finished. I'm gonna probably get out. That's it, get out. So some of you may remember this area. We've been here a while ago. I think it may be time to finally fight the very first mini-boss you're supposed to fight. It should be relatively easy. I'm not sure I've ever used a super missile on this guy, so I don't know. It might just kill him in one hit. Who coughed?
I coughed.
There you go. What? I didn't have to even fight him. I did not know that would happen. Interesting. There's usually a boss there. Okay. Alright, game. You surprised me. Anyway, that's where you usually get bombs. We just keep stacking up energy. Is there anything realized? Is there anything to go down? Who was that? Except less polite. You don't have to answer when they're mean like that. I didn't get this one yet. I will leave it to your imagination who could possibly have been. Oh good, a reserve tank. Everybody's favorite. Alright, so what else am I missing before... I guess I could just go to Meridia. I'm trying to remember if I've missed any items on the way over. Look at the map for a second. I think there's one item left in Meridia that I haven't got yet. And I don't think... Actually, no, I'm wrong. I have my Ice Beam. I can get it now. Now that we're even more overpowered. So this is the area I was talking about, that if you don't have the Ice Beam, I don't know if there's any way to actually get across. And then up. Because you need to be speed boosting to break those blocks. And you can't speed boost without the Ice Beam to freeze the things. So it's one of those weird areas, I guess. Still no bombs. I can't believe we have no bombs yet for all this. At least we've managed to make it this far without a whole lot of backtracking. Sometimes random item runs, you end up getting stuck doing a lot of backtracking looking for one little item that lets you get to the next area. This has been relatively mild. Just been going around clearing areas out pretty quickly. So, let's see. I'm sure there's plenty of gamers that have wives, and many gamers that have husbands too. Oh, missed my jump. Oh, come on. Hey, let's jump one of these times. There it is. Now that one I think I could have just wall jumped up with Screw Attack, actually. Although this room was quite the puzzle at first. They just appear, is that it? I mean, I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable there, but could appear as normal. Well, I'm starting to get the feeling we're going to go over the HP limit on this one. 2 more energy tanks and we have more than you can normally get. I suppose we ought to go clear out the rest of Brinstar. Don't worry about it, Glory. Just walk through this one. So you may remember this area from earlier on in the game, when we had to come here before we got missiles. Those were fun times. So now, what are we gonna do? There should be an item down this way. You need the gravity suit and the speed booster for it, which we both have. I'm just really happy we haven't needed to haven't had to do any suitless runs. We haven't needed to do the fire area without the fire suit and the water area without the water suit. You know, like, it's so much easier for this kind of run. Oh good, the charge beam! Interestingly enough, it's like just around the corner from where it normally is, but yeah, there we go. Now we've got the most powerful gun you can normally get. It'll actually kill a lot of bosses faster than missiles, now that you can charge. Lots of bosses are weak to charge attacks, but not normal beams. So I think we go deal with the plant boss. Should be pretty much cake. Also, now that I can wave beam, we can finally get this one too. You remember this area where I almost died? Nice try. I'm too strong for that. Too powerful. I think at the current rate, it's pretty unlikely I will die for this run. Once my energy is maxed out and I've got the gravity suit. I mean, starting with the screw attack, you know. it adds a certain bit of life security. Now, there actually might be a way to skip this next boss. I'm not sure if you can sneak it in. There's an area right down here, just for interest's sake, that we will come out of. Well, I think I have to maybe bomb it. There it is. So there's an area right there that you can try to sneak through. You can try. It might work better if you have bombs. Point is, you can get through there. Unfortunately, it's blocked by like a super missile block. What game is next? I don't know. What does it say on the schedule? I'm not even sure. Anyway, we'll go around the other way. Could be a variety of games next. It's 2:30 my time, or 14:30. Depending on how you prefer your clocks. Yeah, there is a schedule. I tried to save myself some answering questions. You can also escape from this boss fight, unlike other boss fights, which is kind of exciting. You can only escape it if you have the super missiles, which you shouldn't. I want to see if I can kill this guy with one attack. No! I didn't mean to fall out. That was bad. Hopefully, what did that do? That auto-kill him? No. Right. I just have to make sure I don't shoot the floor. Don't know why they made the floor a green door on this room. Most bosses have brown doors. If you fight a guy named a Metroid, you will eventually see what a Metroid is. That's good. Gamers react to games they've never seen that have weird names. That's good. Metroids are friendly creatures that... Oh good, a reserve tank. They only suck the life out of you if they touch you. It's good times. Missed my jump. So that is where you normally get the super missile in the game, of course. And this is that block of super missile I was telling you about. So we end up right where I was trying to get in the door. In the hole. If I remember correctly, that should be all the items from from Brinstar. Yeah. Pretty sure we got... No, there's... No, we got everything. We got everything. So we're still pretty short on morph ball items, but other than that, we're doing awfully good. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. We'll find out at the end if it says 100% item completion. It's very difficult to keep track when you're playing a random run if you've missed an item or not. Because the totals don't add up like normal. And you have to backtrack weirdly a lot. I guess we can check, I didn't even show. You can check your inventory screen. We're missing the 2 items under miscellaneous and 1 reserve tank, technically. But then a random number of missiles and power bombs and stuff. Oh yeah, I never got this one. I still don't think I can get this one, actually. I don't know if I can get over this pit. Might have to jump off. Oh, now we're good. Now we're good. Oh, we could have gotten it then. It's really easy. That platform rebuilt. Yeah, Reaper, I can't change the hitbox game title for some reason. I've tried a couple times. It just tells me error saving when I type in a new game. And I'm just not interested in troubleshooting it in the middle of a live stream. Maybe by hour number 20 I'll be more interested in taking a break and fixing stuff like that. Alright, this is it. Everyone's favorite part. How do you get through a glass pipe? You drop a power bomb. Luckily, we've got the gravity suit, so this will be just fine. No gravity suit, much pain. You can get through Meridia without the gravity suit and walking through water like a poor, pitiful soul, but it's not very highly recommended. Now, just to save time, we're going to put a quick save down here, because I may or may not get this on my first try. We got it on our first try because I'm boss. That's a relatively difficult jump to get on your first shot. Why am I going down? Is there a reason? Oh yeah, I want to go here. So, normally when you first get to Meridia, you would have neither the space jump or the plasma gun. And these pink guys can only be killed by the plasma beam. Which is convenient for me. Kind of bad luck for them. I suppose I should say hello to the turtle before we leave. Like I said, normally you would not have the space jump, so you couldn't get up here so easily. Oops, forgot to spin. If I remember correctly, and I generally do, not there. There it is. More items stuck in the wall. So many secret items in this game. So the turtle, say hello to his little babies. If you shoot them, he gets mad. And then he slams you into stuff. He tries to jump you into the roof, but he can't jump high enough. But if he slams you into the wall, he does do a lot of damage. There's actually surprisingly few items in Meridia. It's very large. It's probably the largest area in the game. But it feels like it has a pretty low item density. Nope. That's what I want. Okay, that's what I want. Come on, there we go. It's like if you're falling too quickly, you can't sneak through a little hole in the wall like that. And here we go. We now have over the normal maximum of energy. We have energy off the screen. I don't know if I've ever done that before. I don't know if it works or if it just skips it. This area is vastly easier with the space jump. You're supposed to do that with grappling hooks.